Taurus, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-May 2023, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Taurus, what's going on? The overall energy for the reading, the Knight of Pentacles, moving forward quite slow through the energies that are showing up, because it's a little bit of a roller coaster where they come in and they seem to blast you here with whatever's going on, and then boop, they're gone. But then, you know, other energies are coming through, so it's a little bit of a roller coaster here. So kind of trying to keep steady in your energy through whatever's going on here. So starting off the reading, the Tower crossed by the Nine of Pentacles. Again, a little bit of a shaky energy, but there you are, standing strong, standing still as much as you can, and, you know, standing in your power. In your focus here, the Three of Cups, focusing on love, possibly from the people around you, you know, trying to surround yourself with that as much as you can. This could be talking about a reconciliation also, so we'll see. In the recent past, the Four of Cups, a lot of disappointment, a lot of sadness. You're very upset here. In your strength, the Queen of Swords, it's kind of that whole energy of, I gotta be strong, you know, I can't be vulnerable here, I don't have to let it show, I kind of have to keep strong. I don't know why people still kind of go with those kinds of energies, but sometimes you do, sometimes I do, sometimes everybody does, you know, like, I need to put up that face and it'll be okay. Almost trying to convince yourself that it'll be okay when you're actually going through some struggles there. In the immediate future, a little bit of a lost energy possibly, so I'm not sure exactly what the hell is going on, but it's kind of a lot. Supporting your reading, the High Priestess. Never lose sight of your intuition. Try to stay connected to your intuition as much as you can through this. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Nine of Cups, you've got this, you know, kind of an energy. This is emotional balance. This is that place of whenever you think you're losing it outside of yourself, just go inside. And I feel like you'll find this place for you. In your hopes and fears, the Six of Pentacles, hoping that everything's going to balance out. Great. And I feel like it will. And for the potential outcome, the Knight of Cups. Your heart might be opening up here in a particular direction, but let's see. Let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me do the Knight of Pentacles. The Three of Swords, the Judgment card, the King of Cups. Yep, lots of pain there, but also lots of love. It's kind of like a duality that you're experiencing here, because there's a lot of things that are coming through that are not so pleasant, that are painful. They might be bringing up a lot of pain for you. And again, as long as you have that heart open, or as much as you can to keep it open, you'll make it through this. It's a very transformational period of time, believe it or not. Whenever we're bombarded with energies that don't feel good, we feel like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna learn anything out of this. It's too much. I don't want to learn from this. But you know, I feel like, you know, that we're gonna learn if they're painful. Sometimes, most times, hopefully. Let's do the Tower. The Four of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups. This may be shaky, but shaky in a good way, because I get a lot of love that's being exchanged here. There's a perfect match in terms of the frequency of love you carry, and it's coming through. And it's coming through in a very beautiful and healing way. So it almost feels like whatever's happening here, this comes in as a little bit of a cushioning, a little bit of, okay, it doesn't feel that bad now that I have this experience that I'm sharing from heart to heart with someone. I'm not sure who this is for you, but there's a lot of love in there. And again, that perfect match to your heart. Let's do, the Nine of Pentacles. You know what? There you go. The Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. Don't lose sight of you through all of this. I see you having the tendency to forget to put yourself first and to take care of your needs through everything that's going on. So again, sometimes things come through, some energies come through, and they kind of make you feel shaky. They kind of make you feel like, oh my God, I'm losing this. But you're not. You got a pretty steady energy. It's just a matter of remembering to take care of yourself too as things come along. You know, because again, I feel like there's a speed to things coming your way, and it's not only or predominantly bad things or what you would consider to be bad things. It could be great things too, but they could be feeling intense. So it's like, remember about your needs here too. For the Three of Cups in your focus, you get the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Queen of Swords. You want to bring something together. You possibly want to fix something that's been broken in the past. There's definitely a whole lot of that energy there. You do have the Queen of Swords that's coming in strong, which could be a little bit of a controlling energy. It's kind of like, well, we need to fix this, and we need to fix this now, and we need to fix it like I say we fix it. You know, it's coming through a little bit like that. All right, let's do the Four of Cups in the recent past. The Justice card, the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. A little bit upset that things weren't balanced and fixed within a situation, and you wanted that for a very long time. And you've just kind of been sitting with this energy of what I want for things to be solved here and taken care of, but not really doing anything about it, just really overthinking the whole aspect of whatever. Now you're getting closer and closer in your focus here towards maybe doing something about it. Just be careful of this Queen of Swords. It does look like it could go in the direction of controlling. I don't think you want that. But let's do the Queen of Swords since we're talking about her in your strength there. You get the King of Swords, the Star, the Nine of Wands. Okay, so you have your match here. There's someone that you consider to be your match, but you don't like that. Because if it's another kind of controlling energy, then you got a shit show too. So it's like, yeah, no, I recognize this is it. This is my match. However, we can't both be controlling. And no, you can't. And how about neither one of you? You know, it's quite an interesting scenario. But it looks funny because it's like, yeah, they are my match, but you better not try to control me while I'm trying to control them, you know. It doesn't come through exactly like that, but the energies kind of show up a little bit like that, where it's kind of like bumping heads while matching, which is quite funny. Let's do the Five of Pentacles in the immediate future. The Death card, the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. There's definitely a loss here. Could be a friendship, could be a collaboration you have with someone. I don't know. There's something that looks to be in the past. It's a goner. It's a done deal. It's done. And I see you working on it in terms of, okay, you know, all right, it happened. It still carries the energy of loss, so you kind of have to give it some time, give it some healing there. And I feel like that's what you want to do. So, okay. Let's do the High Priestess for the supportive energies. The Five of Swords, the Temperance card, the King of Wands. Whatever you think to be your intuition in regards to a particular energy that I feel like you're very attracted to for a very long time. I don't know what you're telling yourself in regards to this energy. I see the energy of someone. I see you looking in that direction and telling yourself things about that energy. Thinking that that's your intuition speaking to you. It's your intuition that's telling you the story of whoever this is. It's not your intuition. It's not your intuition. It could be your mind that's ran by your fear, by your insecurities, by all sorts of things. But that's not your intuition there. Make sure you double check your intuition. Not only on this person, but if it's kind of tricking you around this, It may be tricking you someplace else, where you're convinced it's your intuition speaking to you. In this particular case, it's not. And I feel like it's one of the energies you're dealing with here, but I don't know which one, because I don't see only one. I see a couple of energies in there, at least. So let's do the Nine of Cups in the hidden energies. The Knight of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. Now this is a part where you got me really, really dizzy. It looks a lot like you're making decisions. And if I were to watch you from the distance here, responding to those decisions, I would get very dizzy very fast. Because it looks like, oh, okay, now I want to go in this direction. And there you go. And then you look left and it's like, oh, okay, now I want to go in this direction. And then you go. Now remember, you're a Taurus, you're an earth sign. You move way slower than this. For some reason, you look a little chaotic here, but you look like you own it. You look like you really mean it. When you say, I want to go that way, you are going because that's how you feel in the moment. And that's okay. There's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with that. You just got me dizzy, but nothing wrong with that. And when you look to the left again, 5 minutes later, it's like, no, this way. I would consider this to be closer to your intuition than this one that you just showed me. It looks like you're changing your mind a lot, or you have changed your mind a lot in the past up until this point, where it almost feels like your life over the last week to years has been a lot like that, which to you could feel chaotic. I see that energy of the Nine of Cups behind it all, and I would say if it felt right to you in the moment, you did what felt right. Absolutely nothing wrong about that. Sometimes you were wrong when it came to your intuition. It happens. But I feel like it was for a reason. Ultimately, you're going to get where you need to go. Yeah, a little bit dizzy, maybe, but ultimately, you're going to get to where you need to go, And I feel like you're heading in a direction where the path is going to look and feel a lot more steady than this whole whatever's going on here, So let's do the Six of Pentacles in your hopes and fears. The Hangman, the Hermit, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, you're definitely looking for an energy of equal give and take, and you're showing me I want to open up my heart in that kind of a direction where it's going to be shared. This energy of love is going to be shared. It's going to be perfect. It's just going to happen organically. There's a lot of healing in there. And I feel like that's your intention at this point, to follow that kind of a path. And interestingly enough, in the potential outcome, I see that, opening up for you. So let's do the potential outcome in the Knight of Cups. It kind of looks a little bit like, okay, as you go left and right, it almost looks like this time around, I'm sticking to this path. Let's see. The Three of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Fool. Yeah, there's still some healing that needs to be done. There are still some energies in the way that prevent you from taking that path that you're ultimately setting yourself on, like, okay, this is what I want, and I want it to be kind of more stable than what I've been doing here. And I feel like you are going to be ready eventually. For now, there's still some energies in the way that are preventing you from taking this path. Because I feel like this time, you're almost showing up as knowing the destination. Whereas here, you were like, oh, this feels good. You took it. It felt good for 5 minutes. To the left, oh, this feels good. You took it. It felt good for 5 minutes, and so on and so forth. This one, it's not that you're anticipating. It's not that you're this psychic Taurus thingy. It's just that this is it. The direction in which you're going to open up your heart next, it's something that goes the long way. It's not only for 5 minutes and then you change your mind. Not necessarily. This time around, it's different. So you definitely know a lot more about this energy than you're showing here, the direction in which you're going, but you still have some obstacles along the way that belong to you. It's your own healing to some past trauma that doesn't allow you to move forward in this direction. But you're doing it. You know, you're working on it. So, really interesting reading. You got me dizzy there for a little bit. I didn't expect that from a Taurus, but see what expectations do. They get you dizzy. But let's see what the universe has. The Judgment card, the Page of Pentacles, the Death card. You're actually experiencing a death process, so a lot of the things that you used to do, you're not going to do. A lot of the parts of you that you knew of you are changing into something else. So it's kind of like, yeah, well, you're experiencing a little bit of a death process here. And you're starting to see that too. You're starting to acknowledge that. You know, so that's why it's showing up so riled up. That's a lot for a Taurus, and I would be like, oh man. But now it's a little more clear as to why this is showing up like a little bit of a roller coaster. But let's see beyond Lemuria. Let's see what you get. You get Fire, Solaris Sublime. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's see. Where are you at? Hold on. Okay. We live in a dualistic world of light and dark, yin and yang, masculine and feminine. Focusing only on light can repress our shadows. Bringing both sides into balance and being real with our humanness allow us to reach more joy, authenticity, and depth. By accepting and loving all of ourselves as we truly are, we can extend more of this love and have deeper compassion with others. Themes: passion, motivations, destruction, power, illumination, determination, inner light, forging forward, transformation. Cool. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.